One of the biggest mistakes cigar smokers make isn't bad storage, it's panic. A humidor is not a static box. It's a slow, living system made of wood, air, and time. Today we're going to talk about how humidity behaves over the long term, through winter, summer, seasonal swings, and how to correct issues without chasing numbers or overcorrecting. Because humidity problems don't ruin cigars, panic does. Let's clear something up right away. Stable humidity does not mean a perfectly frozen number. If your desktop humidor reads exactly the same number every hour, every day, that's not stability. That's usually a faulty hygrometer. Real stability looks like this: slow movement, small changes, predictable trends. Wood doesn't react instantly. Cigars don't react instantly. So if your humidor drifts slightly up or down from day to day, that's normal. In episode 2, we talked about an ideal storage range of 62 to 68% relative humidity for most smokers. Anything inside that range is healthy, long-term storage. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is consistency over time. Your humidor doesn't exist in isolation. It lives in your house. That means it's affected by the air around it, heating and air conditioning, how often it's opened, and most importantly, the seasons. Every year, your humidor will experience dry air in the winter, higher humidity in the summer, transitional instability in spring and fall. These changes are unavoidable, and that's okay. Problems don't come from seasons themselves, they come from people fighting them too aggressively. Winter is when most people panic. Indoor heating dries the air, relative humidity drops, and humidors lose moisture faster than usual. So here's what not to do. Do not add extra humidity packs. Add water to the humidor. Open the lid repeatedly to check. All of that creates instability. What should you expect in winter? A slow downward drift. That's normal. If your humidor dips slightly but stays within your preferred range, do nothing. If it drops below your range and stays there for several days, then, and only then, you correct it. And correction is simple. You just replace your existing humidity packs with fresh ones, close the humidor, and leave it alone for up to 72 hours. One adjustment, and then patience. Summer creates the opposite problem. Ambient humidity rises, wood absorbs moisture from the surrounding air, and your humidity may slowly creep upwards. This is where overcorrection destroys more cigars than dry air ever could. Seeing 69, 70, even briefly, is not an emergency. Watch the trend, not the snapshot. If humidity rises slowly and then stabilizes, you don't need to touch anything. Correction is only needed if humidity stays elevated, cigars feel damp or spongy, or you notice musty odors. When correction is needed, keep it minimal. Remove one humidity pack, not all of them. Close the humidor and wait several days. Humidity control works best when it's boring. Here's a simple framework you can always fall back on. Step 1, pause. One unusual reading is not a problem. Step 2, observe. Ask yourself, is it moving up or down? How fast is it moving? Has this lasted hours or days? Step 3, adjust minimally. One change at a time. Then wait. Humidity correction is like steering a ship. Small movements, long response times. If you make multiple changes at once, you'll never know what actually worked. Numbers are useful, but cigars tell the truth. A healthy humidor produces cigars that feel firm, not brittle, aren't spongy or damp, draw consistently, burn evenly, smell clean and neutral. If your cigars behave well, minor numerical fluctuations don't matter. Your humidor is doing its job. A well-maintained humidor doesn't demand constant attention. It doesn't need daily adjustments. It doesn't need panic. It needs understanding. Learn how humidity behaves over time. Respect seasonal changes and correct problems calmly once. That's how cigars are preserved for years, not weeks. In the next episode, we'll cover the humidity mistakes that actually ruin cigars and how to avoid them permanently. Until then, trust the process and let the humidor do its job.